Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're the place where we sift through stacks of sources, research, all that stuff, and pull out the real gems, the insights you can actually use.
That's the plan.
And today we're diving into something,
Yeah.
well, something fascinating. It shapes how we connect, how we understand each other, but it's often kind of invisible, especially if you're learning the language.
Right. The hidden rules.
Exactly. The unspoken rules of everyday American English. Okay, so picture this. Have you ever been in a conversation, maybe in the U.S., and you understood like every single word grammatically, dictionary definition-wise, you got it.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole thing still felt a bit, I don't know, off, just not quite clicking.
Yeah, like you're missing a beat somehow.
Exactly. Or maybe you used a phrase you thought was fine and got a weird reaction, or someone said something simple like, I'm good, and you weren't quite sure what they really meant.
Right, that feeling of understanding the text but not the subtext.
Yes, that's it precisely. It's like there's this subtle dance happening, a kind of secret language, and maybe you haven't quite learned the steps. That gap between understanding and really connecting, that's our focus today.
And that feeling, it's incredibly common. It really highlights a key thing about language learning. Your textbooks, they're brilliant for grammar, sentence structure, vocab,
The foundations.
absolutely essential building blocks, no question. But real life, actual conversation, it demands way more. There's this whole other layer, this secret language of everyday phrases, idioms, little conversational shortcuts.
Things native speakers just sort of absorb.
Exactly. They use them almost without thinking. And these aren't just, quirky words. They're like cultural keys. If you don't have them, you can miss subtle hints, create those awkward silences.
Or even misunderstand completely.
Minor
Yeah.
misunderstandings, yeah, but they can add up. Think about that example you gave. I'm good. The cashier asks, need a bag. And you say, I'm good. Are you happy, healthy? Or are you just saying, no thanks?
Without the context, it's confusing.
It's a total guessing game. And getting it slightly wrong, even on something small like that, can feel surprisingly isolating. It breaks the flow.
And that is exactly why we're doing this deep dive. Our mission today is to unpack the real stuff. The everyday American English phrases you hear constantly walking down the street, in cafes, at work.
The stuff that often gets skipped in class.
Totally. And we're not just going to give you definitions. That's boring and frankly not enough. We want to show you how Americans actually use these phrases. What's the situation? What's the feeling behind it?
And crucially, how you can respond naturally. So it's not just communication, it's connection.
Turning talk into understanding.
Yes, because learning these is so valuable. They're more than just, linguistic oddities. They're the oil in the social machine. They smooth things over.
Prevent those uh-oh moments.
Right, those awkward pauses, the moments of, wait, what do they mean? They let you just flow through a conversation easily. Mastering them isn't about reciting perfect sentences. It's about feeling the rhythm.
Internalizing the patterns.
Yeah, so your responses become, like, automatic, authentic. It's the difference between just knowing English words and really feeling the language, living in it.
Couldn't agree more. And for you, our listener, you're here because you want that deep knowledge, right? But you want it efficiently. You want those aha moments.
Light bulb moments.
Yeah, so this deep dive, consider it your shortcut. A way to sound more natural, feel way more confident, and really bridge that gap, going from feeling like a learner to just communicating naturally.
And it won't be a dry list, we promise.
Definitely not. We'll break down each phrase, give you real examples you can relate to, show you how to use them. It's going to be, I think, surprising, definitely illuminating, and yeah, really interesting.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's unpack this. All right, part one. Let's start right at the beginning. Greetings, casual responses, but forget the stuffy how do you do? The phrase you might learn on day one of a very formal textbook.
Which almost nobody actually says in real life.
Exactly. We're diving straight into what you'll actually hear. Day in, day out. on the street, grabbing coffee, bumping into colleagues. The real sounds of American casual chat.
And these phrases, they might seem super simple, right? Like, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
But they're critical, absolutely critical for just flowing naturally. They often work as what linguists might call automatic exchanges, meaning you don't really have to think hard about them. Producing them, responding to them, it's more about recognizing the pattern, like a reflex.
Like a quick nod or a wave, but with words?
That's a great analogy, yeah. It sets the social tone immediately.
Yeah.
And if you miss that pattern, if you respond in a way that's too formal or too literal.
You might seem a bit stiff.
Exactly. Stiff, maybe unapproachable, maybe even like you're not interested. And it's not because you don't know English, it's just missing that specific conversational dance step.
Okay, let's get specific. The first giant one, what's up? You hear this everywhere, all the time. Now, literally, it sounds like they're asking, I don't know, about the ceiling or your mood elevating.
Right. Or what's physically above your head. But nope, it absolutely does not require a literal answer about what is up.
So if I launch into a description of my day,
You'll probably get a confused look. Yeah, it's almost rhetorical. The most common responses, the expected ones, are really simple. Like, not much, just signals nothing major is happening. Or, and this is very common too, you just toss right back, hey, what's up?
so what's up? Hey, what's up?
Exactly. It's like this verbal handshake, a quick acknowledgement. The key thing is its function. It instantly signals informality, connection. It says, hey, I'm open to a casual chat.
And if I reply with, hello, I'm doing well, thank you, how are you?
It creates a mismatch, a big one. It signals a very different level of formality, and in a casual setting, yeah, it can make you seem a bit stiff. You're not playing by the same implicit rules.
Got it. Okay, similar vibe, also super common. How's it going?
Very similar territory.
Again, sounds like maybe they want a detailed report on my life's progress.
But usually, nope. Just like, what's up? How's it going? Is often just a polite noise. A greeting, not typically an invitation for your life story.
Unless you know the person well, maybe?
Sure, if it's a friend and you actually want to share, you can elaborate. But the default, the expected response, super simple.
Like,
Good you, or pretty good. Maybe add a can't complain. That's about the extent of it usually.
it's fascinating, isn't it, how these little phrases work?
It really is. What's fascinating is how they act as like conversational lubricant. Social grease. They build rapport quickly, efficiently, with almost zero effort.
Just acknowledging presence.
Exactly. It's a way to say, hi, I see you, I'm friendly, without immediately demanding a deep conversation. It keeps the barrier to interaction really low. Think of it like a light social handshake. I see you, I'm open, no pressure. Which is important in a culture that often values approachability, even in quick encounters.
Okay, now for one that you highlighted earlier, this one causes so much confusion. It seems simple, but wow, I'm good.
Ah, yes. The classic.
People learn it means I feel well, my mood is fine, and sometimes it does.
Sometimes, yes. That's the literal meaning. Mood, health, state of being.
But there's this other huge usage, especially in shops or when someone offers you something.
And this is where non-native speakers often get tripped up because its most frequent use, especially in public service-type interactions, it's a polite, super concise way to say, no, thank you.
Right, the cashier. Would you like a bag?
I'm good. Meaning, no, I don't need one, thanks.
For a party. Can I get you another drink?
Oh, no, thanks. I'm good. Meaning, I'm fine for now. I don't need another one.
Or someone offers help. Need a hand with that.
Appreciate it, but I'm good. Meaning, I can manage. Thanks. It's about politely declining the offer.
Why do you think that phrasing is so common for no thanks?
That's a great question. I think it taps into a couple of cultural values. One is efficiency is quick, requires no explanation. The other is maybe a subtle sense of self-sufficiency. Like, I'm okay. I don't need anything extra. Don't trouble yourself.
Interesting. Less burdensome.
Yeah, it avoids making the other person go out of their way. It's polite and efficient. So understanding this, huge. It prevents awkwardness constantly. Stores, parties, offers of help. Knowing I'm good often means no thanks is a key cultural decoder ring.
Okay, moving from greetings to goodbyes, casual ones. What about take it easy? Sounds like advice.
It does sound like advice. Relax, don't stress. And that's the literal meaning.
But
But its main function is just a casual, relaxed way to say goodbye. It's friendlier, warmer maybe than just bye.
yeah. So end of the workday
Yeah, you might say to a coworker, all right, see you tomorrow, take it easy.
or leaving a friend's place.
Great seeing you. Take it easy driving home. It carries this little implicit wish for the other person's well-being, like, hope the rest of your day journey is calm. Less of a command, more of a gentle send-off.
Nice. And even shorter, breezier.
Later.
Yeah.
Later, super short, super casual.
Just short for see you later.
Exactly. It's very common among friends
Hmm.
or in really informal settings, leaving the gym, ending a quick chat with a neighbor you see all the time.
It implies you'll see them again soon.
Right, yeah. There's that unspoken assumption of future contact, but without any pressure to schedule it. All right, I gotta run. Okay, later. It's quick, friendly, low friction, the epitome of casual American farewells.
Okay, another versatile one. No worries. You hear this when someone apologizes, but also when someone says thanks. How does that work?
It's a real Swiss Army knife, isn't it? Super
Yeah.
useful.
Totally.
So, scenario one. Someone bumps into you. Oh, sorry. You say, no worries, meaning it's okay, don't worry about it, no harm done. It dismisses the apology quickly and kindly.
Okay, makes sense.
Scenario two. You hold the door, they say thanks. You reply, no worries. Here, it functions just like you're welcome, or maybe it was no trouble.
So it minimizes the thing, whatever it was.
Exactly. It minimizes the inconvenience if it was an apology or the effort if it was a thank you. If you connect it to the bigger picture, it really reflects this cultural tendency towards um, reassurance,
Yeah.
de-escalation, keeping things smooth and low stakes, letting people off the hook easily for minor social debts.
Keeping the vibes positive.
Pretty much smooth sailing.
And you mentioned something earlier, a tip from the sources about combining these layered greetings. Can you explain that? Why is that important for sounding natural?
Oh, this is such a great point. Layering. Because real conversations rarely start with just one greeting and one response. It's more fluid.
Give me an example.
Okay, so someone might walk up and say, hey man, what's up? And you might reply, not much, how's it going? See? Two greetings layered together.
Or the store clerk example.
Right, clerk. Hi, how can I help you? You. Hey there, I'm just looking today, thanks. You're combining a greeting, hey there, with your response, just looking.
In doing this, signals.
It signals real fluency. It shows you're not just translating words in your head. You understand the rhythm of the conversation. It's like a natural back and forth, almost musical. It feels effortless and immediately shows you're comfortable with that casual American conversational style. You're
Yeah.
not just reading the music, you're dancing to it.
I like that. Dancing to the music of the language. Okay, let's move from greetings to a different scene. Public places. Coffee shops, restaurants, stores, places where interactions are often fast.
Yep, speed and specific phrasing become really key here.
Why is knowing the lingo so important in these spots?
Because these interactions are often about efficiency. Think about a busy coffee shop line. The barista needs clear, quick info. Knowing the common phrases helps you blend in, avoid confusion, and keep things moving.
So you don't hold up the line trying to figure out what for here or to go means.
Exactly. Using the expected phrases is like using the right currency. It makes the transaction smooth. Hesitating or using an unusual phrase can kind of break the flow for everyone. These phrases are designed for clarity and speed.
Okay, let's tackle that first big one you just mentioned. For here or to go. You hear this constantly when ordering food or drinks.
Absolutely ubiquitous. And pretty simple, thankfully.
For here means.
You're eating or drinking it at the location, sitting down.
And to go.
You're taking it with you, leaving the premises with your order,
Yeah.
sometimes called takeout or takeaway. But the question you'll hear is almost always for here or to go.
So the example dialogue, I'll have a cappuccino.
Barista, for here or to go.
Customer, to go, please. Simple as that.
Simple as that, but foundational. Get this one down, and you've nailed a huge part of American quick service culture. It's all about clarity in a potentially noisy, busy environment.
Right. How about actually placing the order? The sources really stress using can I get. Why is that preferred over something more direct like I want?
This is a really interesting cultural nuance. I want, while grammatically fine and perfectly understandable.
Sounds a bit demanding.
It can, yeah. To American ears, in a service context, it can sound a little abrupt, maybe even impolite, like you're ordering someone around.
Whereas can I get it?
Can I get a medium latte with almond milk? It softens it. It subtly frames it as a question of possibility. Is it possible for me to receive this? Rather than a direct command.
So it's more about politeness, respect for the server.
I think so. It makes the interaction feel more like a collaborative exchange, less like a transaction where you're just barking orders. Even though everyone knows you want the item, phrasing it as can I get, or sometimes could I have, just smooths the social edges. It's fascinating how that little grammatical shift changes the whole feel.
Definitely. Okay, switching to retail. You're browsing in a store. A helpful employee approaches. Can I help you find anything? What's the standard polite refusal if you're just looking?
The go-to phrase is, I'm just looking. Or sometimes, just looking, thanks.
Short for?
Short for, no thank you, I don't need help right now because I am simply browsing. It's the perfect balance.
How so?
Well, in some cultures, maybe avoiding eye contact or a very curt no is normal. But in the U.S., that can seem a bit dismissive. I'm just looking, acknowledges their offer of help politely.
But clearly signals you don't need assistance right now.
Exactly. It lets you keep your space, your autonomy, without being rude. It tells the salesperson, thanks, but you don't need to hover. It's understood immediately. Just saying no can feel a little blunt, I'm just looking, is the smooth way out.
Got it. Now, at the checkout counter, especially groceries or big stores, you often get asked, do you need a bag?
Yep. Very common. And it's not just politeness anymore.
Why is that?
Because in many U.S. cities and states, there are now charges for single-use bags, or stores are actively encouraging reusable ones for environmental reasons.
So it's a practical question, too.
It is. They need to know if you want one, possibly if you're willing to pay the 5 or 10 cents for it, or if you brought your own.
So common replies. We learned, I'm good.
Perfect. No, I'm good. Works great if you don't need one or brought your own, or just a simple yes, please, if you do. It's practical, quick, and sometimes touches on that little environmental nudge.
Okay, transaction's done. You've paid, got your stuff. The cashier might say, you're all set. What is that signal?
That's the we're done here signal. You're all set means everything is complete. Payment process, receipt given, items bagged, or not. There's nothing else you need to do or wait for.
So it means you can go now.
Essentially, yes. Your business here is concluded. Feel free to leave. Understanding it prevents that awkward moment of wondering, wait, am I forgetting something? It's a clear, polite signal to move along, keeping the line moving.
And as you're leaving, instead of have a nice day, you might hear the more relaxed, have a good one.
Super common. Have a good one. It means exactly the same as have a nice day, basically. Have a good rest of your day, evening, whatever. But it feels a bit more casual, less formal, maybe less repetitive.
And works anytime.
Anytime. Morning, noon, night. It's perfectly versatile. And the standard reply,
You too?
you too. Easy peasy. Just a quick, friendly sign-off.
All right, another common response pair. You say thank you. Instead of you're welcome, you often hear.
No problem. Very, very common, especially in casual exchanges.
Interchangeable with you're welcome.
Often, yes. It implies that whatever they did for you wasn't an inconvenience at all. Thanks for grabbing that for me. No problem. You might also hear, of course, or sure thing, all reinforcing that easy, low obligation feel.
And one more for food service. You've ordered, you're waiting. The server might say.
Amen right up, meaning
Amen.
your order will be ready very soon. It signals efficiency, that they're working on it, and it'll be delivered promptly. It's reassuring. Can I get another coffee? Sure thing, coming right up. It confirms they heard you and are on it. And just to reiterate something here,
Yeah.
beyond the words, the sound is critical in these public spaces.
The tone and rhythm you mentioned.
Exactly. Americans often speak quickly, they blend words together. Connected speech.
Like, can I get a it becomes...
Can I get a? Or do you want to becomes do you wanna. For here or to go might sound like further to go. Recognizing this flow, this quick, connected way of speaking is huge for understanding.
And for sounding natural yourself.
Absolutely. Mimicking that rhythm even a little makes a big difference. It's not just about the words, it's the music.
Which leads to the practice tip. Actually try it. Go order a coffee.
Yes. Be brave. Use can I get instead of I want. Listen to how they ask for here or to go. Listen to their have a good one. Even small attempts build confidence and that muscle memory. Focus on the flow.
Great advice. Okay, let's switch contexts again. From the hustle of public spaces to maybe the slightly less chaotic but still nuanced world of professional and academic circles, the office, the university.
Right. And here's where people sometimes get surprised.
Because it's still pretty informal sometimes,
If-
despite being professional.
Exactly. That's the paradox. American professional culture, generally speaking, values directness and a certain polite, casual efficiency over super formal language.
So being too formal might actually be weird.
It can be, yeah. It can sound distant, maybe a bit cold, even intimidating. It can create barriers when the goal is often collaboration and clear communication. These informal-ish phrases help get things done efficiently while keeping the atmosphere friendly and approachable.
Cutting to the chase, but nicely.
That's a good way to put it. Building rapport while being productive.
Okay, let's dive into some key phrases here. First up, a classic work phrase. Let's touch base.
Ah, yes. Corporate speak bingo. But seriously, it's used constantly.
And
It means let's check in briefly, let's have a quick conversation, usually as a follow-up, not necessarily a formal meeting.
it's more like a quick sync up.
Exactly. Great meeting, everyone. Sarah, let's touch base after lunch about the project details. It signals a need for a short, focused chat to align or get updates. Or you might email someone, just sending this info over. Let's touch base next week if you have questions.
What's interesting about it?
What's interesting is how it manages expectations. It signals this won't take long, respecting people's time. It avoids the formality and time commitment of scheduling an official meeting for something quick. Efficiency again.
Makes sense. Okay, what if you need to give updates, but don't have them yet?
Then you say, I'll keep you posted.
Meaning, I'll tell you when I know more.
Precisely. I'll update you as soon as there's news. It's crucial for managing expectations. If someone's waiting on you for information or a decision,
Like approval for something.
great. Still waiting on that budget approval, but I'll keep you posted. It reassures them you haven't forgotten and you'll share the info when you have it. It shows proactive communication, which is key in team settings.
Good one. How about simple agreement? Making plans.
Two super common, easy ones. Sounds good, and that works for me.
Sounds good for.
Pretty much any suggestion or plan. Let's meet at 3. Sounds good. How about we draft this outline first? Sounds good. It's immediate, positive agreement.
And that works for me.
Similar, maybe slightly more focused on scheduling or logistics, but used broadly too. Can we push the deadline to Friday? Yeah, that works for me. It confirms agreement and availability. Both phrases are about reaching consensus quickly and showing flexibility.
All right, someone gives you a task, or you volunteer for one. How do you signal, okay, I'll do it?
Two punchy, confident options. I'm on it and will do.
I'm on it implies.
Implies immediacy and responsibility. We need someone to call the vendor. I'm on it. It means I've got this, consider it handled, or I'm starting right now. Very proactive.
And will do.
Also concise means yes, I will do that. Often used in response to a direct request. Could you send me that file? Will do. It confirms you've received the instruction and will comply. Both signal reliability and efficiency.
Now, here's one that softens a request, often in emails. No worries if not. Tell me about this one.
I like this one. It's a very polite, considerate softener.
How does it work?
You make a request, maybe asking for someone's time or input, and then you add, no worries if not. It basically says, hey, it would be great if you could, but seriously, it's okay if you can't. Don't feel obligated.
Gives them an easy out.
Exactly. It shows massive respect for their time and priorities. Could you possibly look this over by tomorrow? No worries if not. Friday is fine too. It makes the request feel much less demanding, builds goodwill, very useful.
Definitely. Okay, giving someone a warning or some useful info beforehand.
That's just a heads up, like, be aware. Pretty much. Just giving you an early warning or just sharing some relevant info, like, just a heads up, the client meeting tomorrow has been moved to 10 a.m.
Or maybe something less concrete.
Sure. Just a heads up, the boss seems a bit stressed today. It helps people prepare or anticipate something, shows you're proactive and looking out for others.
What about when you don't know the answer to something? Instead of just, I don't know.
A much more professional and helpful response is, let me double check.
Why is that better?
Because I don't know can sound a bit final, maybe even unhelpful. Let me double check. Shows you're willing to find the answer. It turns ignorance into action.
So when is the report due again?
Instead of, I forget, you say, let me double check that for you right quick. It sounds diligent, responsible, builds more confidence than a simple shrug.
Good tip. And finally, for expressing thanks casually.
Appreciate it, often dropping the I.
So not, I appreciate it, just appreciate it.
Very often, yeah. Someone holds a door, appreciate it. Someone emails you helpful info, you reply, got it, appreciate it. It's quick, friendly, sincere gratitude without being formal. Fits that casual efficiency perfectly. And, all these professional phrases tie back to that cultural point. Tone often trumps formality.
Right. Being too stiff can be a negative.
It really can. It can create distance. These phrases, sounds good, will do, appreciate it, they maintain professionalism but foster a more open, friendly, collaborative vibe. They keep communication flowing easily. That's often the goal in American workplaces.
That makes a lot of sense. And the practice tip here, listening actively.
Yeah, tune into those office scenes in American TV shows or movies. Listen to business podcasts. You'll hear these phrases constantly. Don't try to memorize the whole list at once. Pick maybe 2 or 3. Try using sounds good in an email this week, or let me double check next time you're asked a question you need to look up. Small steps. Listen to how they sound.
Excellent. Okay, we've covered greetings, public spaces, professional life. Now for the really dynamic stuff, emotional reactions, how people express surprise, agreement, disappointment, excitement. This feels key to sounding truly natural.
Oh, absolutely. This is where conversations really come alive. Mastering these quick, informal reactions is crucial for sounding engaged, confident, and just present.
They're like the punctuation marks of emotion in a conversation.
That's a nice way to think about it. Yeah. They show you're not just passively hearing words, you're reacting, feeling, connecting. They make the dialogue feel genuine, dynamic. It shows you're emotionally tracking with the speaker.
Okay, let's group some big ones. For surprise or disbelief, what are the go-to reactions when someone tells you something astonishing?
There are a few really versatile ones, and tone is everything. First, no way.
How does tone change that one?
Big time. High pitch. Excited. You got the promotion. No way. That's amazing. Low pitch. Sympathetic disbelief. Your flight got canceled. Oh, no way. Skeptical, drawn out. He told you that? No way. It covers surprise, excitement, disbelief, sympathy.
Wow. Okay, what else?
You're kidding. Or the slightly more emphatic, you gotta be kidding me. This usually signals genuine shock, positive or negative.
The examples?
We won the lottery. You're kidding. Or they lost my luggage. You gotta be kidding me. Again, it's pure shock.
And seriously.
Another short, powerful one can be disbelief. You're moving to Antarctica. Seriously. Or it can be annoyance, frustration. They want the report by tonight. Seriously. Again, tone is key. These phrases are incredibly useful because they show immediate engagement and often empathy. Your conversation partner feels heard.
Got it. How about the catch-all? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Seems like you could use this for almost anything surprising.
It is incredibly versatile. That's crazy. Works for anything surprising, ridiculous, hard to believe, amazing. He climbed Mount Everest with no oxygen. Wow, that's crazy. The traffic was so bad it took 3 hours to get home. That's crazy. It just expresses a strong reaction to something unexpected or intense, good or bad.
Okay. What about strong agreement? When someone says exactly what you're thinking.
The perfect word is exactly.
Punchy.
Very. It means, yes, that's 100% correct, or you said it perfectly. It strongly validates the other person's point. The problem isn't the software, it's the training. Exactly. It shows complete alignment.
Now, for the trap, you warned us about this one. Tell me about it. Sounds like explain more, but it's not.
It is so not explain more. This trips up so many learners. Tell me about it actually means the opposite. I know exactly what you mean because I've experienced the same thing, or you don't need to tell me. I completely agree, sympathize.
So it's about shared experience, commiseration.
Exactly. Commiseration is a great word for it. Someone says, "Ugh, Mondays are the worst." You reply, "Tell me about it." You're not asking for their reasons. You're saying, "I feel the same way."
What's fascinating about that?
What's fascinating is how it instantly builds rapport through shared feeling. It's a shortcut to empathy. Instead of asking for details, you're saying, "I get it, we're in the same boat." Powerful little phrase.
Good to know. How about just showing you understand politely?
A simple, effective one is, "That makes sense."
Just acknowledging understanding.
Yep, okay, I see the logic, or "I understand your reasoning." Someone explains why they were late. Oh, okay, that makes sense. It confirms comprehension and acceptance. Always useful.
What about showing support or happiness for someone's personal win?
Good for you is the classic here.
For achievements, decisions.
Yeah, especially personal ones. "I finally quit that job I hated." Good for you. That takes courage.
Yeah.
Or, "I started exercising every day." Hey, good for you. It expresses genuine praise, support, and admiration for their effort or success.
Okay. And when something just sucks and you can't change it.
The phrase for that is, "It is what it is." Meaning, this situation is unchangeable, so we just have to accept it. It conveys resignation, pragmatism, maybe a touch of stoicism. Well, we didn't get the funding.
Right.
Yeah. It is what it is. Let's figure out plan B. It acknowledges the reality and signals a move towards acceptance.
Acknowledging reality
Okay.
and expressing hope for a good outcome.
That's, fingers crossed, often comes with the actual gesture.
Crossing your index and middle finger.
Exactly. It means, "I hope it works out. Let's hope for good luck." Someone says, "I have my final exam tomorrow." You reply, "Fingers crossed." It's a hopeful wish for success.
Nice. Okay, and the bonus round. Those super short, almost guttural reactions. Tell us about whoa, yikes, ugh, ouch, yep, nah.
These are like pure emotional sound effects. They convey a lot instantly.
Right.
Whoa, like WOAH. That's for shock, surprise, amazement. Someone nearly falls. Whoa, you see something incredible. Whoa.
Yikes.
That's for something awkward, uncomfortable, mildly alarming, or unfortunate. I accidentally hit reply all on that email. Yikes. Or hearing about someone's bad date. Yikes. That's the sound of disgust, frustration, annoyance, an audible groan. "I have to work late again. Ugh. Look at this mess. Ugh."
Ouch. Not just for physical pain.
Nope. often for emotional or verbal pain or sympathy for a tough situation. My rent is going up 20%. Ouch! That's rough. Someone says something cutting. Ouch.
And in the super casual yes, no.
Yup, for yes, nah, for no. Very informal, common among friends. Ready to go. Yep. Want more coffee? Nah, I'm good. They're quick, relaxed, signal familiarity, and connecting these back, these tiny sounds are huge signals of active listening and emotional presence. They show you're right there with the speaker, reacting in real time, maximum impact, minimum words.
And the crucial tip here is tone again, right?
Absolutely paramount. How you say these changes everything. No way can be thrilled or horrified. Seriously. Can be curious or furious. Ouch can be playful or deeply sympathetic.
So listening and mimicking is key.
It's essential. You can't just learn the words. You have to learn the music. Listen to native speakers on TV, podcasts, YouTube. Pay attention to their pitch, their speed, their inflection when they use these reactions. Mimic them out loud. Record yourself. That's how you internalize the emotional nuance. It's where you get those real aha moments for sounding natural.
Fantastic advice.
Yeah.
Practice the music, not just the words. Watch those sitcoms, those vlogs. Focus on how they react. Okay, wow, we've covered so much ground. From simple hellos and goodbyes,
To ordering coffee and navigating stores.
to office talk and professional emails.
And finally, those really core emotional reactions.
So let's bring it all together. What does this all mean for you, the listener? What's the big takeaway?
The so what is, well, it's huge. It's about the real practical difference this makes to your communication, and maybe even more importantly, to your confidence.
It's not just memorizing phrases.
Not at all. It's about internalizing them. You need to feel them, use them, hear them used correctly, in context, again and again, until they become second nature. Language isn't just lists of words and grammar rules. It's rhythm. It's response. It's confidence.
And these phrases are the heartbeat.
That's a perfect way to put it. They're the heartbeat of everyday American English. When you start recognizing them effortlessly, when you start using them without thinking too hard, that's when you feel that click, that deeper connection, that surge of confidence. You'll find conversations just flow better.
It's about sounding like you, but in a way that feels natural in that context.
Exactly. Flowing with the rhythm of the language, which fundamentally changes how you interact and how people interact back.
So the big question, how do you actually do that? How do you take all this great info from our deep dive and make it part of your active, real English? We've got some concrete strategies.
Yes, practical steps.
Yeah.
First, create real-life practice scenarios.
Like role playing.
Kind of. Use your imagination, or even better, write out little mini dialogues for situations you encounter, like that coffee shop example.
Can I get a latte? For here or to go?
To go, please. Sure thing. Coming right up. Thanks. No problem. Have a good one. Actually saying these little scripts out loud, even for just 5 minutes a day, builds that muscle memory. It makes the phrases feel real, accessible.
Okay, strategy 2.
Shadow native speakers. This is incredibly powerful.
How does shadowing work?
You find audio or video of native speakers talking naturally. TV shows, movies, podcasts, YouTube interviews, vlogs. Listen to a short phrase or sentence, pause, then repeat it exactly as you heard it.
Matching the speed, the tone, the rhythm.
Everything, the intonation, the connected speech, the little pauses. This trains your mouth to make the sounds naturally, and it trains your brain to process the language in chunks, in its natural flow, instead of translating word by word. It's like absorbing the music directly.
Strategy 3. Use it in writing.
Yes, use these phrases and messages in emails. Don't just save them for speaking. Start sprinkling things like sounds good, will do. Just a heads up, appreciate it into your texts, your emails, your chat messages.
Why does that help?
It makes your written communication sound more modern and natural, for one, but it also reinforces the phrases in your active vocabulary. You type them, you see them, it makes them more familiar and ready to come out when you speak.
Makes sense. Okay, strategy 4 sounds a bit funny.
Hmm. Yeah, talk to yourself.
Seriously?
Seriously, it's a fantastic technique. Narrate your day, your plans, your thoughts out loud in English as you're getting ready.
Okay, gotta leave soon. Let me double check I have my keys.
Yep.
All right, heading out.
Using the phrases naturally in your own context.
Exactly. Going to the grocery store, just need milk and bread. I'm just looking, probably won't buy anything else. Yeah, I'm good on snacks. The more you physically say these phrases, even just to the air, the more automatic they become. It connects thought directly to speech.
Okay, final strategy. Don't overwhelm yourself. That's crucial. Choose 5 phrases per week. Don't try to learn all 30 or 40 phrases we talked about today by tomorrow. It's too much. Pick 5. 5 that seem useful for your life right now.
And focus just on those 5.
Write them down. Say them out loud every day. Make a real conscious effort to use them in real conversations, even tiny ones. Keep practicing just those 5 until they feel totally natural, like you don't even have to think about them.
Then move on to the next 5.
Then move on. Bite-sized chunks. It's manageable, it builds momentum, and it leads to real, lasting fluency with these core phrases.
This whole deep dive, it really comes back to that idea. Language is connection. It's rhythm, it's response, it's feeling confident enough to engage.
It really is.
These phrases, they're the tools, the keys to unlock that smoother, more natural interaction. It's not about losing your identity or mimicking someone else perfectly.
Not at all.
It's about finding a way to express yourself that flows naturally within the context of everyday American English, allowing you to connect more easily, more authentically.
Beautifully put. And maybe we can leave our listeners with one final phrase, one that Americans use all the time for encouragement when someone's facing a challenge or trying something new.
What is it?
It's simple. You've got this.
Oh, yeah. You hear that a lot.
You do. And it's not just empty words, it's a genuine expression of belief. It means you're capable. You can do this. We believe in you. And that's our message to you, the listener, on this journey. Learning this stuff takes practice, it takes noticing, it takes being a little brave sometimes.
But you've got this.
You absolutely have got this. Your path to feeling fluent, feeling confident in real-life American English, it's totally within reach. Keep listening, keep noticing, keep practicing. You'll get there.
You really will. We hope this deep dive gave you some valuable tools and maybe a few aha moments. Thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep connecting.